What's up, everyone? I'm Josh from our talk show, and on our 1 year anniversary, we gave away a $50 Amazon gift card, and it's that time again. To finish off 2020, if we hit 1,000 subscribers by December 31st, 2020, we will be giving away a $75 Amazon gift card. All you have to do to enter is like, subscribe, and put hashtag our talk show in the comments below and on any of our social medias. Once again, we hit 1,000 subscribers, then we will be giving away a $75 Amazon gift card. So we announced the winner on January 3rd or 4th, whatever that Tuesday is, to one lucky subscriber. So stay tuned. What's up, everyone? I'm Josh from our talk show, and on our 1 year anniversary, we gave away a $50 Amazon gift card. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our talk show. I'm Josh.
Oh God, what do I do?
Today we have a special guest, my future ex-wife, Loni.
Oh man, this is so
She
funny.
left me.
You're so awkward.
I know.
What's going on here, man?
probably haven't done this since like elementary school.
Last week?
Did you used to do the stupid announcements in the morning?
I'm your future ex-wife. Do you want to retract that statement?
Now we know
If I
why
was
we.
in elementary school
Now
last week, what does that say about you?
His future ex-wife.
Oh, that's great. A great way to start the show.
We don't know if we can hear her.
All
We gotta
right.
get kind of close. It's compression.
Hello.
Well, I did not read the first question of the day.
Says, do you regret anything?
Asking me to be on the show.
Being on this show.
Starting this show.
Just this entire Tuesday has been a regret already, and it's only 10 o'clock.
Regretting being late.
Oh yeah, we're late too.
I wasn't late.
All of my exes.
You regret all your exes?
Yeah.
Mine
Do
too.
they live in
Not all
Texas?
of them.
Had to catch that one quick right before I started thinking about it.
The exes?
Yeah.
No, I regret all of them except for like maybe 2. There's
There goes the show. Texas. The word thing doesn't work on here. We said X's and said Texas on the.
He
Because I said Texas.
Oh, did you?
All your exes live in Texas.
I didn't hear it from over
It's a
here.
country song. All my exes live in Texas. No.
No.
Okay.
All right. So that's. Do you have any regrets? Oh, we're already in today's charity. Today's charity is because it's the month of December as usual.
Last week.
Last week, what?
The last
Before
show.
Christmas.
Before Christmas.
Oh, no,
Toys for
we got
Tots.
tomorrow's show too. But it's the last week before Christmas, so you do still have time. So don't forget to pick up your unwrapped gift, and you can go to like the Walmarts and stuff of that nature and donate to charity. Toys for
Tots.
Yep, Toys for Tots. All right.
Toys for Tots.
Thank you. So she leaned in and whispered,
Why did she whisper? You gotta talk into the mic, Lonnie.
Toys for
No. No. That wasn't close enough. Okay, go ahead.
Go to toysfortots.org and donate, cash, whatever. But make sure if you take in a gift, it is unwrapped. Do not wrap the gifts and take them in. It just wastes time. They got to unwrap them, then wrap them again. It's a pain in the dick. So that's our... Huh?
You
I'm allowed to say what the fuck I want.
Talk into the mic, or it would not hear you.
I mean, we hear you, but they don't fucking hear
Yeah,
you.
they
You just
won't hear
you
you.
just look like some
Maybe
awkward
that
bitch
mute
sitting back
best.
just...
I can mute you
I
from
see her
here.
mouth is moving, but I don't hear anything she's saying.
Haven't heard a damn word.
Right there, I can mute you.
All right, so is it...
Like that he has that option.
Yeah,
Well, I'm the producer.
he's got more power than he should, but it's either let him have it or, I just normally get to say
Maybe we
things
should have been
before.
a drinking game. It says maybe drinking
Anyway,
game
no.
too. Pour shots.
Oh, jeez.
Grab my cup. Fill it up with a brown
It's gonna be an awkward show, folks. It's just gonna be an awkward show.
Oh, I can make it awkward. You ready for Wild News?
Yeah, let's do it. Yes, let's do it. Is that better?
Our first viral news is Netflix is making a 3D animation Sonic the Hedgehog show.
Yeah.
They're gonna ruin that like they did the movie.
You said you liked the movie after they fixed it.
The movie after they fixed it. No, it wasn't that bad after they fixed
they
it.
had to go back and redo it again?
Yeah, because as soon as the trailer came out, fucking Sonic looked like that demonic whatever the hell it was.
You didn't hear about that? They drew him wrong, kind of, and
they gave him like actual teeth.
Yeah, they gave us a trailer, and all the fans are like, "No."
You better go back.
It took a year. Another
like
year
Sonic
came, and they fixed it to make it look like the basically the video game, and everyone's like, "Okay, thank you."
So Sonic is one of the only games that I have for my Sega. It's actually the only game on my Sega that I would play.
Did you get in Sonic and Knuckles or just Sonic?
No,
because Knuckles you could put Sonic on top of it.
It was Sega Genesis.
Yeah, the Genesis cartridge to go on top into the thing, the Knuckles, and you would put the thing on top.
I don't know about all of that.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know what you're talking about there. I
Knuckles
got
introduced,
and I found all of the secrets, and like where you could run through the walls.
You went Super Saiyan? You went all gold?
Yeah.
Nice. Lonnie's a retro gamer.
Yeah, I don't play this new stuff. There's too many buttons on the controllers.
She likes A, B, up, down, left, right.
Yeah, but in Sonic, all of those buttons do the same thing.
Oh, 3 of them?
Mm-hmm.
Unless you have the turbo controller that had
No, I'm basic. It was just the plain black controller.
And you had the joystick one?
No, didn't
No.
have that one. That's extra. My mom was not paying for that.
But I mean,
playing Mortal Kombat with it?
No.
Let's be honest. Netflix needs to do something. All right, you got
Netflix is doing a lot.
You got Disney.
Netflix.
Well, right, everyone's bored with Netflix. You got Disney Plus, who's dropping 8 episodes of Mandalorian.
And then I'm not including
then,
everything else they have planned for next year.
Right.
I didn't see any Mandalorian.
Oh, we get WandaVision at the end of this month, don't we?
Did you say Long Division?
WandaVision.
Or is it next year in January?
Wanda?
WandaVision.
Remember my Scarlet Witch?
You were talking about like math.
No, it's supposed to start with the next phase 4 of the MCU.
talking about math.
Long Division.
All right, you might not watch
Doing some
the thing,
Long
but do you remember
Division.
the last 10 years when they kept releasing Marvel movies?
Sure.
They're all connected.
Oh, are
So
they?
then, yes, the next phase is going to connect everything else, and this starts it. They're going to introduce the multiverse and mutants and Fantastic
I'm still
Four.
trying to get you to hook my Super Nintendo up to my TV, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, last time you said hang your curtains, I thought I meant something else that never came back.
Oof.
So we really hung
Yeah, I really hung your curtains.
That's like asking someone to come
It was on
bake
Family
cookies at
Guy.
2
Have
a.m.
somebody else come back and fix them too.
It was on Family Guy when she's like, "Can you help me take off my carpet?" And Quagmire was, "That's not what I thought you meant, but why I'm here." Our next viral
There's
news.
never any confusion about that.
Never. Only on my part.
Yeah, clearly.
Clearly.
That's why we're getting divorced later. That and financial reasons. Can't afford Prime. All right, our second news. Alien hunters detect mystery signal coming from the closest star system.
Where's the closest star system?
I don't know.
I need more information.
You wanna-
Well, no, the star system is like another sun system. There's like a...
You want to read that
lot
to
of-
me one more time? I don't think that was right.
Alien hunters detect mystery signal coming from the closest star system.
Okay, I
You
don't.
didn't use spell check with this, just so you know.
No, I copied and
So,
pasted.
Josh has got this thing when he speaks, or it's almost like he has
Words together?
mini strokes sometimes.
In the
Yeah.
middle of a sentence.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like he knows the word, he understands what the word is, he can read the word, but then he just says it completely wrong.
That's cool.
Are you dyslexic?
What about this alien thing?
Are you dyslexic?
Not that I know of. Dyslexic is when you read things backwards or see things backwards.
See it like in the middle of things backwards.
No,
my brain-
it comes out jumbled sometimes.
My brain works faster than
It is
my writing or my reading. It skips ahead.
Like I said, it's not his fault. There's nothing he
I do
can
when
do
I write
about it.
too. I think of the sentence and I skip ahead.
ADHD.
I do.
Okay, so
You
they
just don't know how to cope.
they heard a signal coming from deep space or whatever.
Yeah, from the closest star system.
What's the closest star
I
system?
don't remember.
I asked that too. He doesn't know.
Okay, so the star system meaning like we're in the Milky Way.
No, I know what.
Okay, so our star system's the sun. So there's another sun somewhere else.
Our star system's the sun.
Hey Siri.
I think it's talking about. Don't do
Where's the
that during the
closest
show.
star
What's the
system?
matter with you?
Why did you whisper?
Right, and then.
When I see
Oh, that's
Star
loud.
System on South Central.
Oh no, it's gonna be me like something.
It's down the street in West Palm.
Over in South Central.
Hold on, guys. Apparently, the closest star system is downtown West Palm Beach. That's where they got the signal from.
Alpha Centauri.
Centauri. Oh, yeah, that's right. How many light years?
4.37 light years.
That could be accurate. It could be not. It's not like anybody can really prove it.
I know. Radio signals are weird when it goes in space because it can get bounced back to us. Like when they sent Hitler's speech up there.
Why would you do that?
They did. They sent the whole thing in back. They sent Hitler's speech.
Well, why would you send Hitler's speech? That isn't.
I don't know. At the time, it was good before we found out he was a Nazi king.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Remember the race to the moon?
Did you hear about like Jupiter kissing some other planet last night? It was the.
Oh yeah, the last night was the alignment of all the planets.
There's a name for it.
Is it still aligned? Like, how long does the alignment
No,
last?
it only lasts for a little bit.
Oh, well, it was like people were expecting the world to blow
Well,
up.
like everybody went to the
Oh
beach
god, we
to
missed the end of
watch
the
it.
world again.
Yeah, we fucking slept through it. Jesus.
Fuck. Yeah, it was supposed to be some kind of alignment last night with Jupiter and Saturn, right?
The Great Conjunction.
Happens every 800 years.
Is that what it is?
The last time it happened apparently was when Jesus was born.
Right.
That was the star they followed.
I guess that'd be 2020 years, wouldn't it?
Something like that. It was 800 years ago, they said.
I don't know. I never read the Bible.
The star that they followed when
Does that
Jesus was
surprise you?
born. Apparently it was supposed to be the North Star.
So what we got here now. Number 3. I saw number 3.
Yes.
Okay, and
Wisconsin
Happens every
State.
20 years.
Is it 20 years?
Yeah, sorry.
Well, TikTok lies to me.
so number 3, like I said, I saw number 3.
Wisconsin trooper pulls over car covered in Christmas lights.
Now I totally understand this. That's distracting as fuck. All right, I remember one Christmas I'm driving down the road and there's literally a Santa in a motherfucking sleigh, right? And I'm not talking like there's a car pulling a sleigh. I'm talking about he took all the panels off his car and built a sleigh around it, right? And then had Christmas lights going down it so you would look at this motherfucker.
I've seen cars like that. But you also don't have all the information from just the headline of this.
No, but
like,
it's
distracting.
not
other
the
drivers.
headline, right? But I remember reading about it. The reason is like here, it's illegal to have
Distraction to other drivers.
colorful
yeah.
lights past your headlights. Like you're only allowed to have your headlights, maybe some underglow you can get away with.
As long as it's not red and blue.
But the whole car was decked out and then there was a tree on top of the fucking car. So, like...
I mean, like, is he speeding down the road?
I think the social
it's
justice
just
warriors
the
got
lights.
offended.
So, like, it's been a shitty year. Can we just let it go?
Well, the state trooper was Jewish. He was celebrating Hanukkah and he thought it was wrong. That's why. The social justice warriors were getting involved saying
He was
it's offensive
he was-
because poor people can't do that.
The officer was a snowflake and didn't want you to have your Christmas lights.
How dare you be festival?
You can't say it's Happy Holidays. You remember
you
when
take
they
down
did that a
those
few years
holiday
ago?
Don't say Xmas either. They get mad about that.
Do they really?
Yeah.
See, to me that
Keep
doesn't.
Christ in Christmas. That's what they say.
She said it so good. Christ and Christmas.
It's not
Whatever.
making fun. It's just like people do get mad about that. And they're
Oh,
like,
you should have done
and
last
then,
week's
like,
episode when we
make a
talked about
point to be like-
offensiveness.
to be like, no, you have to say Merry Christmas, not Happy Holidays. Like, but like, you know, like people say Merry Christmas to me all the time. I don't get offended.
Happy Hanukkah.
I'm Jewish.
Well, it's like you're
Ain't
Jewish,
Hanukkah
but
still
do
going on
you?
with you?
No, Jewish.
So do you not put up a
Yeah,
tree?
so-
Like,
No, I have
so
a tree
so
too,
like okay,
but
so
we call it a Hanukkah bush.
okay.
Am I speaking
Well,
close enough?
Yeah, you're good. I'm watching the levels.
I guess that was my main question is like how are you raising your daughter? Are you raising
We're
her?
raising her like there's this time of year where you get to open presents.
Well, you
and
asked
it
her
just
one day.
happens.
No, she asked you one day, and you said you could be whatever you want.
You can be Jew or you can be Christian. Like that's kind of your options. But
What
like,
are you, that's kind of your options. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
She asked one day, she goes, Mom, do I celebrate Hanukkah or am I Jewish or something like that? And
she's like,
Lonnie's
"Am I
like,
Jewish
whatever
or
you
am
want.
I-" And I'm like, whatever you want to be.
See, now I've put a lot of thought into this, right? Like, so it's my understanding that Hanukkah you do one present for each of the 8 nights.
8 crazy nights.
Right.
Adam Sandler.
Okay, and then I think about Christmas, like, damn, I don't get 8 presents.
Well, the rich people do.
No, but when
Did
you
you
were-
see Home Alone?
No, never mind. I was gonna say when you were a kid, and then I was like, never mind, because I know you.
What are you talking about? Great.
Damn.
I used to get Revos and PlayStations, and I was poor except for on Christmas.
The last good
So
Christmas
you
that I had, I
get
was
8 whole
16.
presents on Christmas though?
They're
Not
small, like
really.
socks. My
Bob
parents,
gets-
My parents
gave me
not my
razors one
dad.
year.
My mom was always like, I love my mom, don't get me wrong. But she was always like, I'm gonna get you stuff you need, not stuff you want.
DJ hates that.
And then it's like I get a CD that I wanted that year. but it would like be for my sister, and she'd wrap it in like 18 bags, and it would be taped to the bottom.
I don't know. You misconcept. I don't hate it, right? Like I tend to get people things stuff they're going to use, right?
No, okay. I would get socks.
Well, you're gonna use the socks, right? But
no,
at least get your
socks.
At least get your
socks.
Okay, they can't hear you when you back up and yell.
A week before that, she bought her own socks. So
you know, but it's like if I get you socks, right? I get you cool socks. Like they're not just like, oh, I'm just gonna get you white socks.
Like the socks in that car that you wore from Sacco and always lit up.
Like
equally.
Ronnie's
how did you turn socks racist? I hate all socks equally.
I like Nightmare Before Christmas. It doesn't matter if they have like Jack Skellington all over them. I still hate socks.
All right. Speaking of Christmas,
moving on. Number 4.
Secret Santa pays off $65,000 worth of layaway items at Walmart.
Good for you, Santa.
See, now that's cool, right? But it's like, would you walk up and it's just like, hey, there's a bunch of people's stuff on layaway, and I'm gonna pay for it all.
I'm guessing.
I would. Yeah. I think.
Move in. There you go.
It could have been donated somewhere versus just saying.
Well, last week a guy paid off the light bill. People's outrageous light bills.
Oh yeah, that one was cool too.
Have an outrageous light bill?
COVID.
No. Like
he paid off the.
How do you know it's from COVID?
Because everything's from COVID.
Everything's from COVID.
Not necessarily. They could just be irresponsible with their money. You don't really know.
Yeah. Even just turning the lights off and stuff.
Well, it only costs.
But still, it's a nice.
It costs $1,800.
It's a nice gesture. You know.
You're way to go,
right.
Santa.
You're the wrong person to nice gestures to. You're like, what's that for? How much pieces of clothes do I have to take off?
What do you want in return?
Right. You know, somebody's being nice to me.
Yesterday. Someone's being nice to me. I'm glad I could be your charity.
Right.
No, she's like, no, I want that money back. That wasn't charity.
Give me breakfast.
She's like, I don't like the way you look. Go cut your hair. I'll pay for it.
But like, look at like how he is in that picture over there, right? For the giveaway for the 1,000 followers. See, his hair's cut all nice, and then he's like, you remember what he looked like yesterday?
Homeless Bobo.
Sunday.
Monday. Yesterday was Monday.
He's doing the whole thing where his hair's in his face. He's like.
Here's a good one for DJ.
No, it's funny to me.
California man.
You're very judgy.
California. Hey. Viral news.
Sorry.
California man tackles and punches a 350-pound bear to save his dog.
That seems legit.
Good for him. I would have did the same thing.
We always wanted DJ to punch a bear.
But I think my dog could have taken the bear.
A 350-pound bear?
Yeah, my dog.
It's not a very big bear.
So you could. When we were in Tennessee.
I technically weigh more than the bear.
In Tennessee, we wanted DJ to punch a bear. Just one time.
Punch a bear though.
Because DJ was big.
Did he shrink since Tennessee?
Well, yes. I'm not actually nowhere near the weight I was when I was up there. My girlfriend at the time was feeding me Little Caesars pizza. And
he was taller because he didn't have back issues.
So I was really actually fat. Very fat.
I didn't mean it like that. I just meant like you're not very small.
Somebody did not silence their phone.
Sorry.
Thanks, Adam.
Oh, no.
Speaking of Adam, do you think you know why Adam quit our show?
I thought you were gonna ask that later.
Enough spotlight on him.
Oh, there was plenty of
right. Not enough.
There you go.
Not enough.
Turn that light back around. So I need to see myself.
We even gave him his own setup. Right? I was jealous.
What if Adam is watching this?
What if?
He's not watching.
That's true.
What is he gonna do about it?
He didn't watch it when he was on the show.
Right, he didn't watch. Right?
He watched himself.
No, on our 50th anniversary. We were talking about an OnlyFans thing, and he told us a story that we already discussed the week before. And I was like, Adam, we talked about this last week. Apparently you didn't watch.
Does Adam have an OnlyFans page?
No, we were discussing something that happened with Bella Thorne. And that's all we got for viral news.
Thank God.
Thank you, 3 viewers. Next, we're going to do Trying the Wife's Cooking. And finally, we can do it live because we have a guest. Usually we just discuss what we ate the night before. This week's Trying the Wife's Cooking is chicken pot pie.
I forgot you had short arms.
Yeah, I'm a T-Rex. I'm a T-Rex. this looks yummy.
I mean, my
I'm
wife.
glad it's not like
It is cold.
you try
so.
stuff that is actually gross. Do you know what I mean?
I want
Not yet.
Dunkin'
Like
Donuts.
Bean Boozled.
Oh, I did that already on my
That's
channel.
dangerous.
It was like the first when this
entertainment.
when this started.
Oh,
It
we tried
was
vegan.
it was because I was on a diet.
So it's just vegetables.
No, you just, if I gotta try it, you gotta try
Basically,
it.
it's all just vegetables all the time. Are you
It's delicious.
answering text messages?
No, I'm reading it.
It's just.
Lonnie's not used to YouTube or like,
I answered.
I don't even know how to use YouTube except for look for stuff.
I told you.
I was
I need
answering.
more information than that.
I was.
There's like little potatoes in it.
Yeah, she cut up potatoes, chicken,
Good job.
peas, carrots.
This is fabulous.
She's like I said, 9 times out of 10, I'm never like upset with the food. I'm just upset there's not enough there, right? And that I have to share with people.
Me.
Josh,
He doesn't mind sharing with his wife. She doesn't eat that much.
right?
You could just give me this breakfast.
You could try it on the
show.
show. I like how you just eat. All right. How's the
Normally,
texture?
just eat a piece. So this is good.
And
It's got
she's in that.
She's like,
So how did Kim do? She did good. How's the texture?
sorry, there wasn't more fun.
Weird.
The
a
worst,
weird
It's like Pop High.
the worst part is that's just like
The
the.
texture is just
the-
like Pop High.
That's like the last bit of it because like I was fixing to eat it and then I'm like, oh shit, you gotta save some for one.
Just the top. Yeah.
That was a corner piece. It's her favorite pieces. But
I'm chewing in the mic.
I don't know if they can really hear you because you're not ever close to it, which is understandable since you've never done.
it's
that.
actually one of my favorite
We sound
dishes.
like talking to the side.
It's one of my favorite dishes
That's
she
the
does.
main. That's the main thing, but it comes out. I think you're good. I'm watching the levels.
Because it kind of looks weird like this, doesn't it? When you're talking, then it's like, hey.
You can mess up and it's gonna disconnect. DJ's done it before.
I do it all the time.
All right, and that's all we have for Trying the Wife's Cooking. Kim, again, you did a great job. Thank you. Me and DJ loved
Here,
it last night.
next week, cook something shitty. Just be like, just don't put any effort into it.
Yeah, but
See
we
how
have
it-
to eat that for dinner.
I know. So that'll be the night like it's. I see her. I'm trying to look at you and ignore the fact that she's texting on her phone.
Greatest.
Sorry, I was work.
Well, you tell work you're busy.
I put mine in at the start.
You're at work right now.
No, it's my other work, like the one that I don't get a vacation from.
Oh,
Whoa.
when you. Not that one.
Not the kid either.
I don't want to know. This show isn't X-rated.
We have fans.
So, Josh, what did you come up with for topics today?
I didn't. You did.
Yeah, like oh, that's right, like 3 weeks ago.
It was last week.
Miss.
So I have this thing like I come up with my best ideas when I'm just standing there soaking
In the shower.
I just run hot water on the back of my neck and it relaxes me.
Like shower beers.
I don't know what that is.
Doesn't that sound great?
Do they just drink beer in the
Drinking
shower?
ice cold beer in a shower.
I'm gonna have to try that. It's, you know,
No, he was
and
just bathing.
and I was
You can do that at the same time.
Beer break.
thinking.
I take really hot showers though, so I gotta drink the beer fast.
Just
Are you okay?
I really like ice.
Now I know why we're divorced.
Very,
All the beer.
drank all the beer.
Shower.
Left
There's no room for you, Josh. But there's room for your beer.
You know that- That'd
Always.
be on that weird like addiction thing. You remember that show? Did you ever see that
My
bitch?
Strange Addiction?
Yeah, did you see that bitch who ate paint?
So
She
they
just
ate
eat
fucking
car
diapers.
paint. Like
Paint
she-
chips, right?
It started out as paint chips.
What, and then she started like got a straw out and she busted open the can?
No. So she'd go to the dealership, and at the dealerships they sell what's called like touch-up paint, where you can just like Well, she'd bust the cap off and sit there and drink the fucking paint.
Die of lead
So
poisoning?
she's got
No, they took lead out of
Oh,
paint
he's still
long
gonna
time
die
ago.
from fucking paint.
a long time
I'm
ago.
sure it says don't eat on there.
Well, I mean,
I'm-
it's
if,
like
if it doesn't, it does now.
it's like 20 fucking years,
the
you
one
know.
person who did the dryer sheets.
The one of the diapers.
Oh, that was
Ate
gross.
Diapers? Like
Yeah.
dirty diapers?
No, not dirty. They weren't dirty. I don't think they were. They were clean
Damn,
diapers that she like
okay.
wet down.
Same thing.
And
I
then-
think it's spoiled milk. Don't do it.
The milk's gone bad.
She's having flashbacks of
Dirty
changing
diapers.
diapers.
God.
You know.
No, there's also the one where they ate the ashes, like somebody's ashes. Like there's embalming fluid in there. Like.
Well, no, they don't embalm you if they cremate you.
Right.
Yes, they do.
No, not if they cremate you.
Yes, they do.
You have to kill all your organs out.
Are you sure? I
Either
think I'm
remove
more
your
right
organs or they liquefy
I
them.
got some in a box in my closet if you want to try it.
No, I'm
It's right next to the gun
okay.
and the beer.
That is one. That is one opportunity I am glad I missed.
All right, so today's topic is called missed opportunity.
Right.
So your missed opportunity was eating some
paint.
embalming fluid. Ashes
No.
Paint.
It came to me because I was thinking about like the new Spider-Man game. You know, they just.
This is where Lonnie spaces out.
Right, because she doesn't know anything about it.
Like your office.
Look, the Godfather.
Look, the Godfather. But no, so they had a lot of opportunity to do a lot of cool stuff with it. Did you? Well, you don't watch comic book movies, but you watch Spider-Verse.
Yes, Into the Spider-Verse.
I've seen comic book movies. Do you mean like I've seen Iron Man?
Oh, the latest one from Sony was Into the Spider-Verse.
I saw the one with the guy with the colored stones in his hand.
Thanos.
Yeah, that guy.
There's two of them. There's Infinity War and Endgame.
I think I saw the first one.
When Tony Stark got stuck.
I saw the one where they wear the funny outfit.
When everyone dusted?
With the little girl. She and both.
Yes.
Oh.
Did everyone get dusted?
She found out that he wasn't her dad.
Yeah, we already knew that already.
So, but
She did.
That's the first one, yes.
Okay.
the makers had a great opportunity to update and make a better game. You know, better graphics, better look, stuff like
So
that.
Lonnie, last year they released this, or 2 years ago they released a Spider-Man game only for Sony, which had like the engine like a Grand Theft Auto kind of when you can go around the city.
Except for the
When they
moving
made the
around was a
new
lot
one,
better.
based off like a sequel to the game because it introduced the character into this one, they just kept the same map and just put a new person. So it's like they didn't change anything other than
Just
this.
added another person.
Right.
You literally could have been a DLC to the first game.
Basically, it was a $6
What's a
add-on.
DLC?
Downloadable content.
Oh.
Try to
So
keep up with the
basically,
acronyms.
say you had a fighting game, and you're like, I'm going to add Jason. So you just add the character into the game. You just download it offline.
Okay.
For instance, if you're playing Mario, and they're like, oh, we just added Luigi, so you just download the character.
Is that kind of like Sims?
And they add a whole bunch of stuff to Sims.
So you
Yeah.
can just download the person or download the thing.
Or the next thing, like pets.
Right,
You have to
add
have the
the
base game to play
animals.
pets. Okay, so that's what a DLC is. So DJ's upset because it just basically took the first game, took Peter Parker out, and put another Spider-Man in, and goes, have fun.
Yeah, there was
And
no
he's-
type of advancement to the game at all.
Just change the story.
They just changed some
You didn't
story.
have to do anything for it.
No.
I mean, you still had to do all the little side bullshit, but it's the same thing as the first game. It was just side crap here and there, and they
If you
changed
just went to
some
the original
costumes.
blueprints, you just change the main guy and then change the storyline, and boom, you're done. It's still going to take like a year to
So
make.
they were lazy.
Yeah. Lazy writing.
Right. You had prime opportunity to really do something different, you know, and still make it as good as the one before, you know. And you just kind of like, you were like, well, let's just change this little thing. Let's make this monster blue.
Like you played a what if
And
game
we'll sell that game.
for the same price.
Right.
Okay.
Like, we're going to paint
It's like what the
Mario
iPhone
pink.
did.
Probably.
It's like, here's your
Yeah.
brand new iPhone, the same as your last one.
Right. Every time iPhone
Get
puts
me
out a
started on
phone.
this. You know how many times I've seen this commercial for this iPhone mini? See, we have the original iPhone size, right?
Yeah.
And then we kept getting bigger. And then we had the Max,
And the
right?
Pro.
Blah, 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 bullshit.
And then your regular
And
size
then
game.
all of a sudden you're like, okay, so you have something that's kind of, I don't know if it's the same size as like the regular one, and then you have the mini,
Well,
or
that's
if it's
the regular one.
Waiting for
because
iPhone to do seasons. No, this is the 10.
10
Mine's
regular,
the
though,
11.
not 10 plus.
SE or S.
Yeah, see, that's the small one.
mine's the 11, the small one. And now you have a mini. So it was like, go big, get bigger, get bigger. Hey, guess what? I have a mini now.
I want a fucking Razer
Like-
phone.
Did you do a headphone set?
No.
Did
fuck
you see
that.
the
I
new
want my
Razer?
Nokia back.
Did you see the
Nokia
new
got
Razer though?
sold out.
It's like it turns into a flat
Or
screen.
Windows.
Oh yeah, it's the flip, but when you open it, it's
All one
this.
I want my pre-Nokia back before they sold out to Windows. Thank you, correction.
There you go.
Oh, you wanted the one you could
Right.
run over with a semi truck.
Yeah, but all of mine could.
She wants to play Snake.
No.
That was
I have
Bob's
the one with
addiction.
the camera in the back where you like slide it over and then the camera opens. But they have the Carl Zeiss lenses for their cameras, so they take really good pictures.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But their screens weren't
Or the OS systems.
like good enough to like see how good the resolution of the picture you just took until you put it on your computer.
Oh, I got you. You couldn't really see it.
Because of the phone screen, not because of the camera.
The display image, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So things you should have done or shouldn't have done.
I kind of want them to make a retro rotary dial.
They have those. It's like
But
a
nobody has
Spencer's thing, though.
nobody has house phones though now either.
No.
Well, now a Metro costs $30 a month.
You ever see those girls walking around? They have like their iPhone, and then it's connected to like this like regular.
Oh yeah,
I
the
hate
Bluetooth.
And I'm like, no, it has a cord.
Oh, does it?
Yes.
I hate that shit.
And I'm like, what are you thinking?
Well, your daughter passed the generation test.
She did. The first time.
When you go,
Not the second time.
not the second. She did this instead of this.
She wasn't sure which way she was supposed to answer. She knew the right answer, but she was like, I don't know.
Got to take off your shoe and do it. From like the old James Bond movies.
Oh yeah,
Take the
I got it.
You know
Are
what,
you gonna
Brent?
tell them what the generation test
The
is?
Johnny English.
Generation test is when you ask young people to use their hands to do things, like to answer a question. Like if I go, Lonnie, how would you answer a phone? And she would go like that. While the new generation goes like this. Or how do you roll down a window? Instead of just hitting the button. But you know what Brent told me because of generation? I mean, because of technology, a lot of people in the X-Files lost their jobs. Because
X-Files.
if you watch the old X-Files shows, people are running and going, Mulder, Scully's looking for you. And now how do they have cell phones? That guy got fired.
Right, they gotta just Scully just goes
They
and looks
stopped
for
going
him.
to libraries. Like,
Libraries.
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 Liberals. Whoa.
All right, but back to the topic.
Oh, let's get into politics.
No, we don't do that.
Let's do this.
We don't do that here.
Are
No
there
politics,
things that you
no
should have done or shouldn't have done in your life? See, Brent was an opportunist. There's things like I would say, like, man, I should have done that. Why Brent goes, I shouldn't have
went to
done.
Europe after high school instead of getting a job in the drive-in. No.
Ooh, that's
Way
probably
after that, you were
true.
working at Publix in high school.
I always had like 2 jobs.
Yeah.
It was Publix and Annie Ann's.
I keep forgetting to work at that jewelry place.
See, look.
Which one, Claire's or
The one where you did the test, I think you tested it? The one with your friend.
Tested it. Don't look at me. I don't know.
Whatever you worked with, what's his name?
Brilliance?
Anyways, so you
I'm not-
you wish you went to Europe?
Yeah,
You had a chance to?
yeah.
Who was going to pay for it?
My dad.
That was nice of him.
It was supposed to be my high school graduation present.
My dad said that's what you're supposed to do, and I get a job.
No, I had a job before that though.
I know you took
You
one
didn't have to
step
tell me to
ahead.
get a job. I had a job when I was 12.
All my
My sister did that.
I would be
She was
like,
working
"Mom, can I
since
go
she
to
was
the movies?"
12.
And she'd be like, "Yeah, you got money?"
My
I'd
mom
be like,
did
"No, can I
that.
borrow $20?" And she'd be like, "Nope."
How you going to pay it back? I'll do chores.
Like, don't I get an allowance?
Nope.
No, you get a roof over your
Boop,
head.
boop,
Food in their stomach.
I was like, all right, that's fair.
and food in your stomach. You ungrateful. No,
My
I'm
mom used to do that.
Well,
Mom, how come we
I was
don't
the one
have
that made
this?
dinner every night.
Did you break the chair again?
No. Either I'm bust off. No, all my decisions led me to where I was, where I get delicious dinner like that, and
You don't have shouldn't haves and should have done?
God no.
You have no missed opportunities. Then why the hell did you come up with this topic?
Because of Spider-Man. I was very mad at
I have
Spider-Man.
plenty of shouldn't haves.
It shouldn't be done.
The list is too long.
Just like it was 3 things.
I don't want to.
the-
Just take my word for it.
Should have took that drink.
No, that's what got me through it.
one that comes to mind is not going to the drum camp.
Drum camp.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to a drum camp when I was a kid, but I fucked up and got in trouble, and then I wasn't allowed to go. I tried to like talk my way into it, but my dad was nope, not go. So now I'm not the lead drummer for.
You're not Travis Barker's apprentice?
Yeah, like totally fucked.
What would your life would have been like?
Seriously.
I'd have been.
All hail Travis Barker.
He knows how to hold a beat.
Oh, yeah. Who knows? Oh well. Shit happens.
Well, I guess there's nothing for the next question. How did the missed opportunity impact your life?
I'm not a drummer now. I'm sad.
But I'm on the board with you. Everything that's supposed to happen is supposed to happen, so I have no regrets.
I mean, I
No
could
missed
have.
opportunity.
With me?
What? No, me.
Oh,
I have regrets with you?
she made that really
Oh,
personal
man, the
real
list
fast.
is
I
long.
said, I'm on the board with you, and I was like, with me?
Well, with you, I have a list
Of regrets?
of missed opportunities.
That's true.
Well, so for the
Should have
next
answered my phone.
the next 30 minutes, Lonnie and Josh are gonna discuss their personal life on
No, we're not.
live
Not at
Facebook.
all.
I'm gonna go take a piss and finish the rest of my blunt, and then come back. So you two just
No, we're not doing that at all.
do your thing.
It's a hard pass.
Hard pass.
Also, I
You're
was told
both
that you're not
awkward.
allowed to get up in the middle of the show.
I get in trouble if I get up and
But
like.
you're bigger than him, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, no, I understand that. That's why I do it when I
Let me fuck with him.
like.
Oh wait, you said you had some interview questions for Lonnie.
I asked that earlier.
One thing you told me you had a lot more
There was
outside.
one about Adam, wasn't it?
I was just, I used to
No,
fuck.
you
with-
said how was it living with Adam? You wanted to ask why he left the show, what your opinion.
How was it living with Adam? You lived with Adam too.
It was fine. I didn't mind him. He just kind of
You
stayed
locked
in
yourself
his.
in your room the whole time.
his-
That's why.
That's where I like to see. This is what drives me nuts about people.
No.
Okay, you know where
You
I
were-
like to be?
you were
I like
like-
to be in my fucking room.
You were like
Okay.
Hobbit status though.
Yeah, Rachel. That's where I like to
Whoa.
be.
First off, I don't know who Rachel is, so that's an insult. because
Okay.
it's probably
Well,
very
it
bad.
probably,
TJ, you're halfway off camera.
but because I'm trying to like
Now you're off camera.
just.
Get out of reach.
Don't know.
No, honey, I love you.
But it's like, God damn it, that's where I like to be. People are like, oh, you don't like to go out.
That's fine. So it was like I wasn't asking you to go out, but you couldn't leave your room for like a second.
No.
No, he had his jug of juice in there. Yeah.
I-
Gosh, shut up! You're an enabler.
Everyone, welcome to Lonnie's Talk Show.
Josh, don't talk on the talk show. You're a fucking enabler.
How dare you talking to the
How
mic too while you're
dare
at it.
Oh man.
But I just don't like people. Like, I'm just like,
Right, but like that's why you can't really have an opinion of what it's like to live with him. Because like you guys lived under the same roof, even though Adam was like in your room.
Am I
he's in
right?
Josh's
You
room.
guys like share a bed.
He
He laid on that thing we stole from the fucking pool.
he had a bed in my room.
Yes, but he never went in there. So you can't even speak on how it was to live with him because you didn't really live with him.
Oh, he told us that you wanted him.
Oh yeah, so bad.
I don't
He said it-
remember that comment, but
Yeah.
I remember him making that comment.
you look like the type.
He said he turned you down.
I just want to grab it and throw it. Just
Um,
no.
Oh, he's very popular.
I'm never popular until I'm doing something.
Nobody ever fucking wants to talk to me unless I am busy and cannot talk.
Yes.
I feel that.
I remember him saying that, and then him and Josh had some weird thing. They were gonna try and freak me out to see if like you could flirt with me or something, and then I was just ghosted.
Straight ghosted. Don't blame me.
That
was not me.
You were involved in it.
We were doing a
So-
social experiment.
Okay, well, if you want a social experiment with people you don't want to leave, then you
We
should-
didn't know that was the outtake. Oh,
You
the
should
outcome.
probably not do it, right?
I learned my lesson.
Right?
Don't ask me.
Well, like,
My
what's your
track
opinion on
women.
that?
Well, my track women with women was horrible
If
too.
you want to
So
do a social experiment on someone, fine. But if you don't want that person to leave,
We didn't know you were gonna ghost.
Then-
That was the first time you ever
why would
ghosted.
you? But why would you? That's the first time.
Yeah,
Are
it
you
was,
sure?
it was the very first
Are
time.
you sure?
Yes,
I don't think so.
I know. Sure, I have it written down. I
The
talked
date?
to my therapist about it.
Your flashlight.
No. Why would you be brought up with it? You know what?
why would you even bring her up? Don't talk about Leslie that
We're
way,
not talking.
Leslie, I totally would have thought it was a Karen.
Karen. Just call her Karen.
Like
Fuck
being
it.
told what to do.
No, we don't.
You really do.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
But
That's
he's
like
not
even
gonna do it.
even like in
Just
Apex.
spiteful.
You know.
I don't know anything about Apex either.
So why didn't you like Adam?
You live under
I
a
don't
rock.
know,
You really
like,
need
I
to
don't-
get a hobby. Like play
I'm
some
trying to get my Super
games.
Nintendo hooked up with my TV stuff.
Bro, it is 2020. Leave the Super Nintendo back in the 1990s where it belongs and get a real system. You're an adult.
1989.
Get
I
an
don't
adult
want to.
system.
I have Netflix.
And Apple TV.
Yeah.
And Josh's Prime.
Oh.
I use my friend Roxy's too.
John.
I don't know what TV I'm on. But She's fine with it.
I didn't say she was it. Yeah. So you have no missed opportunities with Adam?
Not a single one. My face.
No regrets?
No regrets.
No regrets.
So why do you ghost so much?
I miss my buddy.
Yeah.
He doesn't. I just don't want him to be on the show. Doesn't mean like I don't like talking to the guy. I still like talking to people. Not really. I don't like people.
He once told us that without him.
He just retracted everything he just said. Right after you said it.
He said without him we wouldn't make content.
This is true.
And then I came.
Well, no, the show after he left,
Which sharp's down, bro?
we had the highest views.
Don't hit me. You're stronger than me now. You can't do that.
It's true. He hit Bob once and hurt himself.
Bro, I scratched my wife. She's like, itch my leg, right? And so I like itched her, and then like my forearm started hurting. It's because the damage in my back. It's my spinal.
Neuropathy?
Yeah, the two of the discs are sitting on top of each other, and then they touch the spine. So it's like causing different. It's weird. Don't ask. It's a pain in the dick.
Deteriorating, DJ.
Yeah. No longer just grab a couch and leave with it.
How many times have you moved my...
On your birthday.
Bro, I had to call, like when we moved a couple of times, I had to call in all my favors. I had to call Bob, Tim.
I moved the house.
I had to get everybody. Like I didn't have a choice.
How's Tim doing?
He is, I don't know what state he is. I know he's not here. He's in somewhere with snow. Him and his wife and his big,
Adam's sister.
Beautiful baby girl. Yes, Adam's sister. You know, way cooler than Adam. Yeah.
But what'd you say? They look alike?
Only when they're pissed, right? They have the same pissed off face, right? And I was messing with her one day. She got irritated about something. I was like, I know this isn't gonna help, right? But you look just like your brother right now. You probably need to wipe that look off your face.
Damn.
She did too. She's like, it changed. Like the irritated look changed.
To a different irritated?
To a different irritated. She was fully irritated with me at the time, right? And she was no longer mad at the situation.
Now she's just mad at you.
She's just mad at you. Like, I do not look like my brother, you son of a bitch. Don't you ever say that again. I thought she was going to kill me. Have you ever met Adam's sister? She is tiny, but she is wily. Yeah, she fuck people up. Or just the stare. You think she'll lobotomize you. Why are you touching the cord? Didn't we tell you not to do that? You do it anyways?
No, I don't remember you telling me not to do that. It just looked like it was in the way.
I thought it was messed up now. You were grab it and throw it, Josh.
No.
Grab it and throw. You can't throw that.
I don't want any more missed opportunities.
You don't want.
Throw that one. It's on my arm.
He just pick you up and throw you.
Divorce that fast.
Josh would not do that. That's way too much work.
Like eating seafood.
He's lazy.
Hold on, I want to see if you can hear me. Okay. Let's see if you can hear me. I'm way back here.
You got the lowest mark. That's great.
I don't know how it works either.
You want to know?
No.
Oh.
He can explain it all to you.
Explain it to you.
Take 45 minutes.
Hour.
An hour.
No. He couldn't even bring me breakfast. He was going to explain to me how this works.
Wow, you hold grudges, don't you?
Yep.
It is really just work on Josh's last nerve today. He's had a hard morning.
Oh,
His computer program does work.
Coffees for himself and breakfast, and then he texted me at 8 o'clock to say,
Good morning.
"Hey, he wanted to make sure I was still coming because he thought I was gonna bail." Like, I don't know, and I was like, "Oh, I
did
saw
too,
it."
to be
And
honest.
then I waited till 8:30, 8:45 to respond though.
Make him sweat.
I was just doing the top. I was
Yeah,
adding
but
everything.
also my dog kept making me take it out. How's that coffee?
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
That's the second one.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna have to shit like crazy.
Didn't even offer you one. He got me a soda though. It was nice of him. He thought of me, so that's really that's important.
I make my own coffee.
I don't need you, Josh. Ooh, that was in the side.
That's what we call a missed opportunity.
You've
It was
made
an opportunity
that.
to miss.
You've made that very clear. And this is Dr. Love's Talk Show.
He likes to change his voice with the mic.
I do. It's fun.
Apparently, it turns his life
It's
on.
fun for you.
That's really all that matters.
His wife wants me to put the microphone in the room.
I've learned, right? Especially like.
You put the microphone in
No,
the
his
room?
wife wants me to put it in there.
Then do it.
Well, then DJ has
But
to
then
put
I'd
in
have
work.
to hook up a speaker, and then there's other things, and that's not talk show material. You know,
OnlyFans.
the thing that I've realized lately, right, dealing with my family and stuff like that, and everything that's going on.
Yeah, they kind of stress you out a lot.
Oh man, but I've been thinking about it, right?
It's just the holidays.
No, it's just my family, right? It's all year round. I've been thinking to myself, it's like, you know what? Fuck everything. Just fuck it all, bro. I got to do things to make me happy. Right? I'm not gonna do things that's gonna fucking. I'm not gonna worry about. Oh my god, that other person's not happy and boo fucking who, dog. Like that's
knock off your panic attack.
Right. Figure it the fuck out. Just
quit crying.
Stop it. Don't fucking do it. You know. I guess it's insensitive of me, right? But think about it though.
It would be insensitive if you didn't realize that you have to make yourself happy over them.
That's the thing. That
He
right.
also tells me that when he helps his wife or his family, it makes him happy.
It does make me happy to help people.
It makes you happy to help them, but you're also human.
I would like to be appreciated every once in a while.
Or not taken advantage of.
Right.
Or guilt-tripped it into doing it.
But last time, D, blah, 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 blah. I was like, well,
I'm a
whatever.
different man now.
Right, I've changed in the past.
Every 7 years, our cells regenerating becomes something new.
Yeah.
I have a question. Has anybody seen the commercials for Match.com?
No.
It's on Hulu.
Is it the virtual?
They're freaking hilarious.
I like the Geico commercials. Have you seen those on Hulu?
No.
There's like the dude's like, oh, we just bought a new house and settled with Geico. The only problem is the fencing, right? Our neighbor's fencing, right?
The
or the clog ones when they're fucking dancing
Bob
on.
said he laughed his ass off to the clog problem.
You guys have to watch the Match.com one.
Isn't it virtual dates?
It's
because of COVID.
No,
virtual
so it's
dates.
like 2020 meets Satan.
Oh, I saw that one. That was by Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
It's who?
It's by Ryan Reynolds.
2020.
Yeah, no, he did a whole thing.
Just call me 2020.
There's multiple ones.
I saw it on YouTube.
There's not just like the one where they meet under the bridge.
When he's like this in a chair and then the phone goes off.
Yeah, and it's like him and Murder Hornets.
And he's like, eh.
And then it was like, you matched, and it was him and Murder Hornets, and then he meets, and he's like, are you 2020? And she's like, just call me 2020.
Yeah.
And he's like, love it, and all the music
and then
plays.
they're like taking pictures in front of dumpster fires.
The riots.
Asteroids hitting the Brooklyn Bridge.
Stealing the fucking toilet paper out of
Yes, all the toilet paper is gone, and...
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds did that. He did like a content
sitting in the
binge.
movie theater while she's recording the movie.
Yeah, he's eating the popcorn because when you get a bootleg and you hear the person like crunching next to you.
Right.
And then or like the phone moves. You're like, yeah.
Well, we don't need bootleg no more because everything's coming to streaming.
Kids today probably didn't get that. They're like,
understand that
when
the person
what's
like,
a bootleg?
got a good quality and the guy gets up and you see a shadow of the head. Like,
so
fuck.
me and Leilani like went through my like TV stand thing that I have all my DVDs and stuff in. She was like, how come none of these have cases and they're all written on? And I'm like, just put it away.
The mixtapes.
It's so you know what they are, bro. Like
sometimes they're wrong.
Work it out. Sometimes they're wrong.
Why does it say good version? Did you tape over my bird?
Like,
yes, we did.
Why do you have an okay version?
Oh man, you give them a fucking VHS tape and tell them to save it.
I have those too. She knows what those are.
No, but tell her to save it.
But they don't know
I have saved all mine. My Disney ones.
See, she's missing it too. How do you save a VHS tape after you've recorded something on it?
You don't.
You do.
You recorded on
And
it.
then it's
You-
done.
It's copied over.
No, you can. As long as there's a little tab on the bottom of it that if you bust out the tab,
Only on certain ones.
right on the ones you can record things on. You could.
I don't have recordable VHSs. I only have like the Disney ones.
My dad. Imagine like that wall, like a book.
That's why you don't know, bro.
And it's all
Just VHS.
VHS.
Bootleg.
We would rent from Blockbuster. He had the 2 VCRs, and he would record. I didn't know this. I'm like 6.
Dad, this is illegal.
So much that we had to make him a book on the computer. Like you go through a binder to see where. I mean, that's how. Yes, in alphabetical order. Of all the bootlegs that was on the wall of VHSs, because he would rent it from Blockbuster, put it in the machine in the VCR, and record it.
I think we need to take a moment. Have a moment of silence for Blockbuster. I miss it.
There's still
You know,
one.
they had options to go in on Netflix.
There's only one, yeah, and you can like.
They're gonna make it an
rent out
Airbnb.
to- Yeah, Airbnb.
I don't know who'd want to stay
Yeah, but
like.
Blockbuster had a chance to get on the stocks of Amazon and Netflix, and they said, "You're not gonna do. Who's gonna do a mail-in service?" They realized it would evolve into streaming.
Right, you forget that Netflix was.
Toys
you
R Us
know,
did too. They had options to be able to get stocks in Amazon because you know Amazon was trying to do a startup
Toys R Us is
company.
coming back. They're ready to come back.
Are they? Well, they had options to do the startup thing. You know how when people do a startup company, you want to invest in my company. Amazon, Netflix is one of them, and they're like, no one's gonna do that. You're just, well, at the time, Amazon, you're just a bookstore online for Kindles and stuff like that.
Ooh, that's rude.
Amazon, yeah, just
You're
a
just
bookstore.
a bookstore.
Walmart hates us.
What is it, Zordon?
Coast Guard searching for missing boaters near the Bahamas aboard Palm Beach.
Apparently, she got a message from the Power Rangers.
This just in.
This
The
just
news.
Lonnie's more behind the scenes. She would be like a producer manager type if we're in the film industry.
Tell
Just-
me what you're doing wrong.
Right.
Doing the was it meeting with the agents and the managers going, my client wants this, and then you would take your 30% because you're Jewish.
35.
Yes, because I did all the work.
I feel like he asked
Are
you
you
for a
really
lot of
doing
things
all the
that you
work,
say no
though?
for.
We're not going to discuss this right now.
Are you though? Like,
Afterwards.
think about it. That was. I don't think that was an accurate statement.
Well, I was going to give you the equipment. I was going to do the editing. I was going to. You were just.
Equipment. I was
The-
just gonna use my phone.
The editing
Well, I'm
was
saying
for
you
you.
need the other equipment to put better
Tripod. You
quality.
let me use a tripod.
No, but I'm
No,
saying
so use the better
the
quality.
editing wasn't for you. It was for him.
No, it's not for
Right, so it's
me.
really a win-win
Right.
for him.
How is
Because
it a
he's getting
win-win?
20% on top of all of this fleshlight. business.
Right. Well, why are you using a flashlight?
No, him.
Oh, I'm like, that's just. All right, I've heard too much.
That's
We're,
enough.
we're ending the show.
That's enough.
It's 11 o'clock. This show is
Wow.
over.
Why would you think of me like that?
I'm
I'm not doing the dog thing anymore.
Well, I mean,
You were never gonna do it. I sent him a emoji thing, or not an emoji thing, a snap of me like with the dog filter on the other day, and he was just like, not funny.
I sent you scotch and a Red Lobster card.
Yeah, that's what you got me for Christmas. But I have my own Costco card.
so don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you hit your notification buttons
Thank you for watching.
so you can catch us every Tuesday morning.
And Wednesday.
I won't be here.
Let's have a big, thank God. Let's have a big round of applause for our guest,
Lonnie.
Lonnie. I almost forgot her name. I'm
My
like,
future
fuck, what's
ex-wife.
that girl's name?
Oh! Do you see that?
What's that?
You see that?
I don't hear nothing.
Hear it?
No, I don't hear nothing.
Because there's nothing in
Fucking
there.
nothing.
What is that called?
Just they care about.
You don't remember the care box, bro?
But yeah, but they don't know what
My,
the fuck it is.
oh, my favorite insult.
Wait,
There it goes. The last fuck I gave.
Fuck.
Don't forget to donate your gifts to Toys for Tots.
Toys for Tots.
I wanted to start a foundation called Tits for Tots.
You just want
We
milk.
deliver
Nice
milk.
little tits, though.
No, you're not giving them actual tits. It's got to be a viable business. So you spread milk across the world.
He just
Wait,
wants
have
the
you
milk.
seen the show Superstore?
No.
So there's this one guy, and he goes around and he takes like people who are breastfeeding like old milk, and he makes cheese out of it. Ooh. And then he was like trying to start a business where he was like selling this boob cheese. Oh my god, it's so gross, but it was
Okay.
so funny. And he wouldn't even try it himself.
Toys for Tots at your local, Walmarts, Targets, the places like that. Make sure to donate an unwrapped gift. I repeat, unwrapped. God, now I'm just thinking about boob cheese.
It's for Tots.
It's
Toys for Tots.
Toys for Tots. Catch us every Tuesday and Wednesday morning now. Don't forget to catch Josh on.
Next year.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry, the next step because they're really lazy over there.
That's not
Jordan
me.
Brothers.
I'm not in charge of it.
But
The Jordan Brothers podcast, which is
Yep.
on Underground Horror Radio's YouTube and Vlog Entertainment's YouTube.
apparently, Lonnie's starting some type of site,
No.
so you can follow her wherever that'll
Link
be.
below.
I'm sure Josh will have the link below.
I'll create the link.
Is that
Oh,
it?
God.
Is that it? Did I get everything? Can I go now?
Are we
You
done?
guys look back in that bad?
I actually do. I really
He
do
wants to
have
get
to
off
pee.
the show now. Now he's gonna rethink guests.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna start vetting them before they come on.
We're gonna do a trial run.
No more love interests for you, Josh. Can't just be bringing bitches on the
Is
show.
that what he does? He just brings all of his love interests.
You'd
on
know
there?
if you'd watch. You probably should watch a few of the
Because
episodes.
I can't get it to work on my phone.
You are subscribed.
I subscribed.
So we'll see you guys next week and tomorrow. And if we don't, have a Merry Christmas.
Toodaloo, motherfucker. Well, if we don't, then the world's ended, so.
Or Josh got frustrated.
Bye.